Hello and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Let's continue with our adventures, shall we?
You know, they say knowledge is its own.
Yeah, those people lie.
Illusion really is the least appreciated of the schools of magic.
No, it's not. Right, I wanted to check this both mega light. So does that actually increase my alternation? I actually do not know.
Only I could be free of the mundane.
Not enough magic anymore. Even if it does, it's incredibly slow. Okay. No longer favored. Let's see, detect life.
So often.
Does that work? Again, I cannot say.
Where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
And let's take a look. Oh yeah, that actually helps a lot. Ah. There you are.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
I have your books.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Okay. The daughter of Niben. Heartfire. Catalog of weapon enchantments. Huh. Response to Barrow's speech.
All right, then. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Okay, yes, it's incredibly slow actually, and I don't think casting it twice helps. Hey.
The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
Actually, I don't need to
Until next
complete
time.
any more of your quests. I have what I needed. So, where to go next?
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Archmages. They're incredibly powerful and incredibly boring. Let's go to the inn. There's bound to be plenty of people there, right? Hello. What do we have here? Oh, it's a chicken. Do you have an egg for me? No, then you are useless. Hello.
I do what's ne- Take a look.
Conjurations, nothing I can use. Minor wielding, one-handed do, 15. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad book. Wait, speaking of book. It's not a bad ring, I wanted to say. Response to Barrow's speech. Yeah, let's sell them.
Until next time.
Still carrying quite a lot of stuff, actually. Alright, where to next? Good intentions. I need to go to... Well, let's continue with the prophecy then. Yeah, I know. Solitude. From there I can go to Dragon's Breach. But first I want to go home and leave everything I have there. I actually have to start working on those potions I wanted to create. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Alternations. Stone Flesh, Megalite. At least it's pretty. I'm gonna keep doing this until I level up or until I get home. Wait, did that actually help? I don't know. There seems to be something in here. A crossbow. Gotcha. Maybe I should have purchased some spells for restoration as well. Probably I should invest some perks in that. Well, for now I'm fine. I honestly can't say if I'm doing anything with that. Alchemy 82. Have to work on that as well. 63. So they actually start working when you hit something with them. It's so minuscule though. Don't think it's worth it. try the detect life one. Now I assume it levels up my skill when I see something. Probably it will work better if I see a lot of things. Okay. Ow. Oh, right. That's detect life. I'm gonna get a hang of this, don't worry. It now follows him, that's cool. Oh yeah, that worked like a charm. That's cool. So when you actually are close to a legion's camp, you can cast that and you're gonna get a lot of experience with alternation. Almost leveled it up. Might as well level it up at least once before we continue forward. There you go. Now I'm gonna wait for my stamina, for my mana to return completely. I'm gonna cast it again, and we're gonna see how much.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
How much experience I'll gain from that. Okay, how much is that? Almost half. And if I have it on both of those... You know, I could drink a potion. In fact, that's what I'm going to start doing. Just gonna have to create some potions. No, it seems like only one hand is enough. It's gonna be slow, but it's gonna work. $65. I can see 3 throws there. Hey, you're here.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? This way.
You could have said my child. It was gonna sound still kind of creepy, but... Not bad at all. So, is this where we need to go? Fine, I'll follow you. Don't remember the name of the quest, but it doesn't matter. Usually everything above 4 is there to enchant my skills before entering a combat zone.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Who is this Dremoric lord? Varmina.
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return, apart from visions of horror and despair.
I think I read about her in that book, The Realms of
This
Oblivion,
way,
I think
my
it was
daughter.
called.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of
Wait,
there.
did I sell my boots? No, they're still here. I mean, I'm not gonna need them for pickpocketing.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
So why is it so dangerous if they are all asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken. Both orcs and priests alike.
So what exactly does this miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
So it's gas. Is it dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
I'm no fan of this.
Okay, once inside these ruins, she should be happy. Don't detect any life, so that's cool. Okay, you're gonna be 6, and I'm gonna have Nightingale Blade as 8. Yeah. What do we have here? Shrine to Mara. We cured all the blessings, all the diseases, and the blessings, but we left one, at least. What does the blessing of Mara actually give me? Healing spells or more?
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
The Talos Mistake. A citizen of the Empire. All are of course familiar with the deeds of the Emperor Tiber Septim, but it is the Emperor ascent to godhood as Talos that is the subject of this work. Okay, we're gonna read that later. I still have plenty of stuff in my inventory. Trials of Saint Alessia. That book is 4 pages. Akatosh made a covenant with Alessia in those days, so long as he gathered the tangled skies of oblivion and knit them frost with the bloody sores of her heart, and gave them to Alessia, saying, "This shall be my token to you, that so long as your blood and oath hold true, yet so shall my blood and oath be true to you. This token shall be the amulet of kings, and the covenant shall be made between us. For I am the king of spirits, and you are the queen of mortals. As you shall stand witness for all mortal flesh, so shall I stand witness for all immortal spirits." And Akatosh drew from his heart the burning bridle of heart's blood, and he gave it to Alessia's hand, saying, "This shall also be a token to you of our joint blood and pledged faith, so long as you and your descendants shall wear the amulet of kings. Then shall this dragonfire burn, an eternal flame, as a sign of all men and gods of our faithfulness. So long as the dragonfire shall burn to you and to all generation, I swear that my heart's blood shall hold fast the gates of oblivion. So long as the blood of the dragon runs strong in her roots, the glory of the empire shall extend in unbroken years. But should the dragonfires fail, and should no heir to our joint blood wear the amulet of kings, then shall the empire descend into darkness, and the demon lords of misrule shall govern the land, for the legacy of my rekindled of the dragonfire." Okay. That's not trials, that's just stupid. And it's not even that long.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
Hanging moss, we can use that.
The skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woes.
Okay, let's detect light then.
We must reach the inner cycle and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
And we reached level 66. Yeah, I can keep doing that if I wanted to. An Elfish invader.
You can't win this. Your best? I fought worse than you.
So we speak the same language. Not bad for an ancient orc.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Do you think it's difficult to breach?
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
I knew it, you're a liar. No. Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Very well, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't carry the skull. It's possible.
That's the alteration magic, right? Adept. So once we reach level 70, we'll be able to block 30% of all incoming magic attacks. It's indeed great.
Just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Where did Serana go? This didn't help. Okay. Ah, he has a cloak. What have we here? Varieties of Daedra. There's a little chance of our ever understanding the various orders of Daedra and the relationship of the Dremora lords, of their dominions, of the varieties of Daedra and the appear to our world, and the varieties of their relations to their fellows and their Daedra patrons. Okay, let's take this book as well. We're gonna start doing collection. That's my guide, should I say. I was gonna say my friend, but he's not a friend. He's obviously hiding something from me. A lot of ruined books here.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Okay, what do we need? That seems like a bad idea. Okay, let's get ready for this. 4, 6. Gain magic potion. Bad. Is he dead? Good.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
So what is it that you are looking for exactly?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves...
Vermina's
The
robes.
balcony. I'll check around the lower level.
Shelves, you say? Okay, Lord. I'm actually glad that we don't have a marker here. It was gonna be way too easy if we... Wait, maybe we do have a marker. But I refuse to use it. Let there be some mystery at least. Okay, what is this? 16 Accords of Madness. The firmament, what does that do? The Lord. The Lord's season is first seed, and he oversees all of Tamriel during the planting of those born under the sign of the Lord are stronger and healthier than those born under other signs. The Ritual. The ritual is one of the mage's charges, and its season is Morning Star. Those born under its sign have a variety of abilities depending on the aspects of the moons and the divines. That really doesn't say anything. Well, the Shadow had an incredibly boring history. You can hide in shadows if you're born under that sign. This is where we started. Fuculum 2.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
I don't know. Please stop calling me daughter. It gets creepier and creepier with every single time you say it. The Book of Daedra, we already have this, didn't we? It's an interesting book and all, filled with lore. We're never gonna use it though. Okay.
There you are, weakling.
Come on, mate.
I fought worse than you.
The challenger is near.
I'll show you a real fight.
No match at all.
Okay, we have some gold. I'm gonna keep the bracelets. Nordic meat. Okay, we can drink something while we read. There's an alchemy table here.
Stop them!
Oh, this orc is gonna murder them all.
Going to enjoy.
No wonder you were losing the fight with those skills.
Pray to Stendar.
Cool. That almost made sense. Yeah, almost. Another book of Daedra. Do we have any other books that we actually have copies of? Yes. Why do you need 3 alchemy labs? I was gonna say 2, but then I saw the third one. Oh, that's cool. Found some fire cells. Can use that. Vampire dust. A dusty book. Was that dog meat? I actually didn't see. Walker meat, we don't need that. Well, again, we don't need any of these. Just out of curiosity, can we see any more enemies? You can see this guy. Nothing else. Okay, we're still looking for that book. Now that's the alchemy lab, so the book is supposed to be here, right? Some Nord meat. Keeper's Tail, Void Salts, okay. Fine, let's see if we can actually find a marker for it. I mean, guess I'm gonna find it sooner or later, but if I have missed it, I'll be incredibly annoyed. Okay, speak to the Greybeards. We're not gonna do that. Apparently there is no such thing as a marker for these books. Again, that actually makes it fun for me. Just have to be a little bit more patient. Okay, continue looking, it's gonna be fine. Actually, I think you're the only one here. You know, without the subtitles, I wouldn't even pay attention to them, but whatever. O sacred isle at Therum, where rosy light infuses air, o'er towers of through flowers gentle breezes flow softly, sloping green-kissed cliffs to crushing foam below. Always spring-dyed afternoon, housed within its border, this mystic mist protects our home of the Sigic order. Those counselors of kings, cautious, wise, and fair, 10 scores years and 30 since the mighty rams fell, 2 brilliant students studied with the Sigic fold. One's heart was light and warm, the other dark and cold. The latter, Manimrock, widowed in a deadly dance, his soul in bones and worms and way of the necromance. Entroping and enslaving souls, he cast a wicked spell. The former Glarian had magic code, and bright as day, he confronted Manimaraku beneath the grey Catherine's tower, saying, "Your wicked mysticism is not a way to wield your power. Bringing horror to the spirits would your studies with cease." Manimaraku scoffed, hating well and ways of life and peace, and returned to his dark artistry, his pains and death and decay. All scored isles of Therum, bow slow to preserve the thread, when the ghostly truth revealed how weak the punishment. The ghoulish Monaraku from the Isles of the Wise was sent. To the mainland's down beauty, more death and souls to reap. You have found a wolf and spent the beast to flocks of sheep. Glorion told his master, a terror a Tamriel has set. Speak no more of him, the sage cloaks the grey did say. 'Twas not the first time Galeraru thought his master's colours, unconcerned for the man and mare, all from their land and place. 'Twas not the first time Galeraru thought 'twas time to build a new order to bring true magic to all, a mighty mages guild. But was the time he left at least fair Athrium's azure boy. Oh, but sung we have to valiant gatherers many times before. How cast he out of Sigic chains, bringing magic to the land. Throughout the years he saw the touch of Marianku's hand. Through Tamriel's deserts, forest towns, mountains and seas, the dark reap stretching out, growing like some dread disease, by his dark necromancers collecting cursed artifacts of yore. They brought to you these tools mad wizards and witches, and brought blood-trained herbs and oils to his curve of sin. Sweet Kaviri poised dust from saints, sheriffs of human skin. Toadstools roost, much more coating his alchemical shelf, like a spider in his web. His coke owed their power into himself. Maniacal Worm King, world's first and unyielding leeches, corruption on corruption till the rot sunk to his very core. Though he kept the name Maniaco, his body and his mind were but a living, moving corpse. As he left, humanity fell behind. The blood in his veins became instead a poison acid straw. His power and his life increased as his fell collection grew. Mightiest were these artifacts, long cursed since days of yore. They say Galearo left the guild, calling it Amaras, but in truth is powerful stream polluting the river of time. Galearon beheld Mariaku's rise throughout power sublime. To this mage and lamp knights, before my last breath, face I must the tyranny of worms and kill at least undeath. He led them north to cursed lands, to mountains past. Oh, those who survived the battle say its like was never seen. Armored with a magica, armed with unscrewed swords and axe, Galearo cried, echoing, Worm King, surrender your artifacts and their power to me, and you shall live as befits the dead. A hollow laugh answered, You die first, Maniacus said. The mage army then clashed with the unholy force of sin. Image waves of fire, frost, and mountain shafts. Picture lightning arcing forth, cracking in a dragon's sight, like leaves and battle mages fly to rain down from the sky. At the necromancer's skull, corpses burst from earth to fight, to be shattered into nothingness with a flood of holy light. A maelstrom of energy unleashed, blood cascades in the rivers. Like a thirst bird in blue skies, or lion's sudden roar, like sharp razors steering over decline embodied lands, so at a touch did Galearo shake the mountain to his base. The deadly horde fell, fatally withheeding their dying cries. For the deaths of thing they called Worm King did rise. Nirn itself did scream in the mages and the necromancer's war. His eyes burning dark fire, he opened his toothless mouth, warming darkness with each exhaustion of his breath. Oh, sinking in the feet air, felt the ice touch of death. The skies above the mountain darkness overcame pale. Then Maniacus Worm King felt his dismay, power fail. The artifact of death pulled from his pearled skeletal claw. 1,000 good and evil perished, then history confirms. Amongst the last vanos Galeria, and who showed the way. It seems once the Maniacu had truly died that day. Scattered seemed the necromancers, wicked ghastly fools. Back to the mages guild, victors kept accursed tools. Of him living still in underneath, Mariaco King of Worms. Children listen as the shadow cross your sleepless bunch. Any villager slips away, streets empowered in the crowds, and the moons of Balifo glory through the nightly clouds. And the graveyard's people rest, we hope in eternal sleep. Listen and you will hear the whispered tap of the footsteps creep. Then pray you will never feel the Worm King's awful touch. Wait, wasn't that the book I needed? I honestly don't know how this was a book for alchemy. Okay, where was he? There, okay.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Apparently this was not the book I sought. It was still a pretty decent book. Decent, not great. Damn it. There we go. Lockpicking increased. Grunt stone gem, not bad at all.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Okay, this one is ruined. Oh, the torches actually run out apparently. I don't mind that somehow. I mean, yes, it'd be great if you can make your own torches, but whatever. You know, wait, is that the book? 16 Accords of Madness. No, that's the book I left in here. Didn't we say alternation? Megalite. Megalite, stone flesh, water breathing, tech death, and candlelight. Honestly, this spell doesn't look that great, mostly because, well, there is a huge glowing light right above your head. Enemies tend to know that. Iron dagger. Ooh, Okay, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're never gonna adopt anyone. But I honestly have no idea where this thing is. You know, it would have been awesome. Wait, really? It was up there? I mean, I was gonna find it sooner or later. Perhaps later, I was gonna assume it's somewhere downstairs. The Dream Stride, mysterious alchemist of Vermenia. For over 1,000 years, priests of Vermenia have been masters of the art of alchemy. The complexity and the potency of their mixtures are nothing short of legendary. These alchemical treasures are so highly sought after that a single thought showing up on the black market can command sums of tens of thousands of septums. Really? I mean, I guess I can make potions like that. Of the numerous potions that have surfaced to date, Vermina's Trapper is perhaps the most impressive. A single sip of this viscous liquid places an ember in the sound knowledge of the dream state. This condition allows the subject to experience a dream of another as if they were actually their own. The subject becomes integral part of the dream, behaving as if they belong to any other entities in the dream state. The subjects will be mistaken for the dreamer, and subject will even find his mannerism, speeches and patterns and knowledge exposed appropriately. To an observing, after the subject has imbued with the potion, they will appear to vanish. As the subject traverses distance within the dream, they will also be traversing distance in the actual world. When the Trapper's effect has expired, the subject will thread back into reality in the exact location projected within the dream stride. Some dream strides have transported their subjects a few feet, and some have appeared thousands of miles away from their origin in a matter of minutes. It is to be noted that the dream stride is highly dangerous in the presence of the subject. With numerous platforms of sullen dreams, subjects have been exposed to life-threatening scenarios, such as sicknesses, violence, and even death. In most cases, the subject simply fades back to our world without harm. But in other instances, the subject never reappears and was assumed to have expired in the subject's dreams. Reappearing deceased, it's also quite possible that the subject could reappear in a precarious or hazardous location in reality, even though that location appeared safe within the dream stride. Vermina's Trapper is as mysterious and elusive as the priests have created it. It's unknown whether this unique transport mechanism is a result of the Trapper itself or simply the odd machinations of Vermina, but the potential for using the Dreamcaster to pretend seemingly impossible obstacle certainly outweighs the mysteries of nature. Okay? I don't know how I missed that. Oh right, here's how. I didn't have a clear path to it. But maybe I was there, it doesn't matter. There.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's Torpor.
Indeed, I read the book as well. Do you know how to make this potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, both of those answers suck. This is impossible.
I assure you, the Dream Stride is well known in Verminian lore. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
So you are going to use me as a test subject. Wonderful.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
That doesn't make any sense and you know it. Do we know how to find the dropper?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Alrighty. So what will a Dreamcaster feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
Actually, I already have it.
Well done. I wasn't certain you'd even know what to look for. I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
What, here?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
But you know we can hold it ransom. It costs tens of thousands of septims.
Let's continue. We still have much to do.
Loser. Okay, I guess I'll go.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I am ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
Yeah, just stay there in need. It's not like there are orcs on the gates. Okay. Can't go to stealth with this. that was fun. Remember when he said that he's going to watch over my body? As far as I remember it, he cannot because I teleported.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It's like reading a book and it says exactly what's gonna happen, but not understanding a single word of it. What the hell's wrong with you? It served its purpose.
After what you just experienced, you're not amazed? I'm at a loss for words.
We can discuss it later. Let's proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
Just so we're ready, I'm gonna test this. Don't go ahead of me, moron. It's one dead. Potion of magic. Still alive? You're weak. Enchanter stable, eh? We can use that, maybe. So if I fortify alchemy, 25% stronger potions. You know, I can do that with my gloves. Oh, speaking of which, because I totally forgot I can do that now. There's the extra effect, one of the most useful abilities in the entire game. So, where were we? Can I disenchant anything? Now, if I enchant you, fortify alchemy and carry weight, light armor, decreases my light armor skills. I'm not sure what that does. One-handed attacks do 40% more damage. 40% more. Ooh, that's so powerful. I love it. But I'll need to reach alchemy 100 before I actually enchant my stuff. I could enchant some of them now. I still have the boots, don't I? There they are. Yeah, I like how they look. Seven. Still a few of them. Oh, I didn't enchant anything. Well, that was stupid. I mean, there is no need to do that. Let's award. Have this. Ropes of alternation. I guess we can sell it. And what does that do? Nothing, it's just a pretty statue. It's not even pretty, it's just a statue. And this is where we came from. Hey, go and kill them.
That's all you got. I destroy you. No match at all.
Another chest. Okay, we can use keys. Good. Damn it. It's not even that difficult. What's wrong with you? There. Ropes of illusion. Don't need that sword. So I can see a lot of bodies of priests, but not enough orcs. Only this guy who was still alive. I'm sure we're gonna find something to enchant. Let's take a look then. We lose the black star with the boots we just found, these ones. Carry weight, and one-handed is better, resist magic by 37%, not bad. So we can't actually give you alchemy. Yes, these boots make me a better sword master. Especially if I use my feet to duel people. Fine clothing. Okay. Don't need the shoes. Wait. Okay. This guy's dead. And I have your soul. Now these fine clothes I'm gonna imbue with the power of alchemy. And maybe something else, we'll see. Just wanna see if I can give you... What was it called? Regeneration of Magicka? We have this ring. Enchantment, let's see. Fortify alchemy, alteration, archery, carry weight, destruction, health. Smithing, resist magic. Ah, magical regeneration, 60% faster. That'd be great. Don't know what kind of ring I'm wearing right now. Let's take a look, actually. Increase your health by 20 points. Wow, that's a useless ring. Alchemy, 25%. And... 62 points of health. Just so we're clear. Oh yeah. That's incredibly powerful. one-handed. So if I use this and this, resist magic, how much resistance can I add? 20%. I already have 30% resistance to magic. One-handed attacks do more damage, 40% more. I mean, I can use it for different rings, so let's go with this one. Carrying capacity is increased by 37 points. By the way, can I disenchant the thieves' boots, or whatever they are called? Now I don't even have the choice for that. I have to decide, should I go with absolute magical resistance or a lot more health? Because I'm leaning toward more health for some reason. So thanks to my ring and the thing I have on my head, I can create quite a lot of strong potions. You know, I lost my way completely here. Let's see. Magic, thank you. Clairvoyance. Thank you. This is incredibly useful as a skill. You're leading me to the outside. I have no idea what this is, so it's completely pointless. Go back to sleep. Okay, let's go upgrade the fine clothes as well. Yeah, I know I'm going forward and backwards for no good reason, but... Okay. I'll need us some gloves as well. Let's take a look. We can go with magical regeneration. Yeah, sure. Smithing, 25% better, not bad. Apparently we can't fortify alchemy with that. Well, that's a shame. What can we do then? Regenerate this. Fortify smithing. Fortify health. What about the gloves? Or rather, let's try the high prices. Alchemy, 25% better. Carrying weight. My gloves give me double backstab, and they are one of the best things we can have, but if we switch them, I want some gloves that have this. Increases my magic Can't I fortify health with these things? Fortify smithing. Fortify health. No. Fortify carry weight? Yeah, sure, but no. Lockpicking is easier. Magic. I mean, I can go with this, but I'm not sure what this will give me. This, on the other hand, gives me a pretty decent number. Okay, go with this and this. Okay, 37. 100. 40% more damage. Fine. I'm actually going to enchant the other one. Actually, no. We're gonna enchant this ones and we're gonna sell them. But first, this and this. Carry weight. What does archery do? How much faster does my magic regenerate with this armor on? 50% faster. Good to know.
Thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Manor. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Manor. Then you leave me no choice. We never should have
Vermina, forgive me.
Sword of Sapping does points to magicka. Should I take his boots? No. Okay, we have glass gauntlets. And healing. Healing is cool. Can I use it? Not bad. Is that hanging moss? I can use it.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Maybe they were right. Don't destroy the stuff.
No, you mustn't listen to them. They speak only lies and deception. Had we aided them in releasing the skull, they would use it to wreak havoc across Skyrim. They had to die. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Okay, once he destroys it, I'm going to kill
I
him.
call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier, and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Oh, she commands me. Such a pathetic little creatures these gods are. No class whatsoever. What does a skull actually do? I have no idea. I guess I will never find out. Is it done?
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
Such a pity. This temple would in time prove to be his burial grounds as well. We are done then.
Yes. The skull has been destroyed, and Dawnstar is safe. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Okay.
Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it. I'd constructed a but instead, I would. There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
Can I pickpocket something? He has 8 torches and belted tunic. Okay, cool. He also had a glass mace. I'm taking that. Such arrogance from a mere Daedra to command me. This is absurd. So, where's the... Let's see if clairvoyance works this time around. Seriously, clairvoyance is one of the worst spells in the entire game. You can't actually improve your illusion skills with that unless it's cast close by enemies, in which point, why would you do that? You needed to find stuff like a path. Oh, this time it works at least, so that's cool. Shrine of Mara. And I received Mara's blessing because I killed her priest. Life is wonderful, isn't it? Well, time to return home. I've been away for so long indeed. Sarana, where were you this entire time? I will need an amulet. Carrying capacity is increased. Potions are more powerful. What ring was I using before? It was something that gave me a little bit of health. Even a petty stone now can give me a lot of money. Okay, there is a ruin right there, or a burial ground. I am not sure. Oh, skivers. Okay. And you had a ring, that's cool. It'd be fun if you actually incinerated them with that. Well, I wanted his tail, but it's not that important anyway. Just follow the road, we'll reach house immediately. Ooh, there is a camp right there. Hello?
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed.
Did you see where it went?
No. I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. We have nothing left.
Yeah, why don't you have 5 gold? I have 40,000 in me.
You're too kind. Thank you. Be careful and stay safe. Thank you for your kindness.
And my alteration just raised a little bit. There is an Imperial camp right there. And a Stormcloak's camp right there. This would be great if there was actually a battle raging and the 2 camps were here. Wow, look at all the life. Okay, how much alteration do I currently possess? My sneak is at 98. Destruction, restoration, alteration, almost half to a level up. Yep, still almost half. And a little bit above half. Okay, I'm going to level it up. Then I'm going to continue towards my house. Okay, do I have any potions which give me mana? Yeah.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Oh, one more guy. That's cool. So how is it now? Alteration 69. How much does it need? 70. Oh, okay, let's gain another level. How close are we to a level up? Quite far. Now? 25%. I mean, I could drink another potion. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. Minor magical. Halfway there. Yeah, we're gonna wait. It's gonna be a boring day. And now, almost there. This should be enough. Yep, and I actually leveled up. Impressive, I'd say. Health or Magicka? Okay, I do want to have at least 500 Magicka though. Go with this. And let's continue leveling you up. How was it now? Yeah, not as much. Okay, let's move on. Magicka regenerates faster. That's not alternation. That's restoration. There you go. Block 30% of the spells. Cool.
Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
Right, speaking of interesting stuff, how's my pickpocketing skill? 31. We needed at level 40, so put those fingers to use. Also, I will need the thieves' bows. You guys have nothing.
To go to new places and see the world. Keep your guard.
It's gonna be difficult to take. Let's see if you don't actually see me. 30%. Not worth it. Steel arrows.
Not sure you belong here, citizen.
Keep an eye out for trouble. Everyone's only a matter of time. Go to new cities, the world. But it's true in my case.
Well, you guys have nothing to steal. Yeah, we are gonna level up later. Oh, wow, I didn't expect it to actually increase.
You're not getting anything from... All right.
And it's time for us to just simply get rid of the arrows. Are there in weapons, actually? They are. And only 2 of them were actually stolen, apparently. Wait, so actually we're stealing 1 arrow and the rest of them are arrows we can sell. And it does sound kind of weird, doesn't it? Right. Home sweet home. I am actually curious to see how it has been built since I was away for quite a long time, in fact. No, do nothing. In fact, I don't think I need the weed. I mean, I like weed. It makes you feel so much better. Hello, guys. Ah, so we have river betties. Just so we'd know, how long will you last if I cast you? And that's cool, but do you improve my alternation? Because that would be great. 71. Let's cast it again. Yes, it does improve it. So when I actually walk, I'll be able to cast the spell quite a lot. I do like the effect of that spell, by the way. It looks pretty cool with those bubbles. Maybe it's because I like bubbles. Oh wow, that actually upgrades it quite quickly. Don't see any river baddies anymore. That's okay. Are we ready for this? Let's enter the house and see if they actually have built our alchemy table. Yes. Okay. That does look incredible. I'm gonna take these. I mean, I'm gonna take these as well. Why won't I? What about you guys? Have some horns. Is there a hole in my house? It looks weird. Cooking pot. The alchemy table. What do I need for the enchanter's table? We need nails, we have those. Glass, we have that. Refined moonstone, we actually found one of these. A grand soul gem. Iron and gold. We have everything we need. Okay, I'm gonna take my black soul gems from this place. Didn't I also have an emerald in here? Wait, did I place it? No, it's not there. I guess it disappeared. This is empty. I cannot walk anymore. So if I... Let's see. Equip my boots. These braces. Carrying too much still. And these boots. How are we? Oh wow. We have so many ingredients. A blue dartwing. I have enough to actually make myself an alchemist professional, 100 alchemy master, whatever. I have enough ingredients. Yeah, I eat the feathers as well. Fortify light armor. Okay. Human flesh. Human heart. Ice wraith teeth. Wow, we have quite a lot of those. Just baked grapes. Keep them. Large antlers. Okay. One sugar. For those days when you need to drug yourself. Learn the route. We have more than enough of those. A pearl. Don't even know where I got that. Powdered mammoth tusk. I have more than enough for 100 paralysis potions, so that'd be great. Ow. Do we have any more shelves? I mean, she is building the first floor first, but I am kind of curious. Can I build more shelves per box? Display case? No, no. Wardrobes. A huge chest, misks. Go with the white one. I don't know where you placed it. Okay, we are actually storing all our food in there. So, where should we place all our books till we have enough containers for them? Oh, we have a safe. That's cool. We have to sell all of that. Gonna keep these boots here. Let's see, so Now I'll take everything from here. Gonna have to think about it. We're gonna place all the books we have in there. Trickery. Adventurer's Journal. Battle of Red Mountain. The Beggar Prince. Biography of Besenhacht. History of the Empire. Catalog of weapon enchantments, that's cool. Daughter of Nimban. Haven't read that one, but I'm gonna keep it in my inventory. Damn it. Fall from Glory. Faithful Cur. Immortal Blood. Lost Legends. Keeping that. I've read about this one. Myths of Shagaroth. Nightingale. Factor of Fiction. Response to Barrow's speech. Okay. Now we have plenty of books we're gonna read at some point. Gonna store all my black gems in here, and the grand ones as well. Oh no, not you. There you are. Now stuff we're gonna sell. Okay. We're gonna place them all here. Sword of Sapin. Right, I do want to keep these boosts as well. I know it's tedious, but I actually do like having my stuff in a row. Created potions. Find clothes. Okay. This we're gonna sell, keeping these. We're gonna sell those. Okay, we're gonna keep both the rings for now. One-handed attacks do more damage. Okay, I'm gonna keep these boots, but I'm gonna store them upstairs. In my backpack, it contains everything. It's a bag of holding. Potions, we have to sell them all. Keys, we don't care about those, and okay, cool. Quicksilver. Everything we have, we're gonna store downstairs somewhere. This is where we keep our materials, isn't it? Let's see. A greater soul gem. It's empty though. Okay, that looks fine. Oh, wow. Well, that was fun. Let's take some ale, some bread, a couple of cabbages, apples, and leeks. A fish and chop. Great. Let's get some food in us then. There we go. And what should we read? Response to Barrow's speech by Marvasar Barrowmage. On the 14th of last seed, an illusionist by the name of Barvor Barrow gave a very ignorant speech on the chantry of Julianus in the citadel of the Imperial city. As ignorant speeches are hardly uncommon, there was no reason to respond to it. Unfortunately, he has since had the speech privately printed as Barrow's speech to the Barrowmages, and it's received some small undeserved attention in the academic circles. Let us put his misconceptions to rest. Barrow began his lecture with an occasionally futile account of famous battle mages from the Azurus Arcus, Tiber Septon's Imperial battle mage to Yargar Tharn, Euro Septon's Imperial Battle Mage, the 7th Imperial Septon. His intent was to show that where it matters, the Battle Mages relies on other schools of magic, not the School of Destruction, which is supposedly the Battle Mage's particular fort. Allow me to first dispute these so-called historical facts. Zurin Arctus did not create the golem Numdium by spells of Mirskirms and Conjure of Barrows alleges. The truth is that we don't know if Numbidum was created or if it was a golem or Atronach by any traditional sense of those words. Uriel V's battle mage Hedroth was not an Imperial battle mage, he was simply a sorcerer in the employ of Vampire, thus which spell he cast in various battles of Akavir are irrelevant, not to mention heresy. Barrow-Co's Empress Mahirha's battle mage, Wellock, an accomplished diplomat but not a powerful student of the School of Destruction. I congratulate Barrow on correctly identifying an Imperial battle mage, but there are many written examples of Wellock's skills in the School of Destruction. The Siege of Kalaros, for example, wrote extensively about Wellock casting the vampiric cloud on the rebellious army of Black Rose, causing their strength and skills to pass on their opponents. What is this but an impressive example of the School of Destruction? Barrow rather pathetically included Yarrow Thorn in his list of underachieving battle mages. To use an insane traitor as example of rational behavior is an untenable position. What would Barrow prefer? That Thane used the School of Destruction to destroy Tamriel by more traditional means? Barrow uses his misrepresentation of history as the basics of the argument, even if this had found 4 excellent examples from history of battle mages casting spells outside of the school, and he didn't. He would only have anecdoted evidence, which isn't enough to support an argument. I could easily find 4 examples of illusionists casting healing spells or Nightblades teleporting. If we can teleport, why did we need to go to restless sleep or whatever it was called? There is a time and place for everything. Barrow's argument built on this shaky ground is that the School of Destruction is not a true school. He calls it narrow and shallow as an avenue of study, and its students implement with melancholic tenderness. How can one respond to this? Someone who knows nothing about casting a spell of destruction, criticizing the school for being too simple, summoning the School of Destruction as learning how to do the maximum amount of damage in the minimum amount of time, is clearly absurd, and he expounds on the ignorance by listening to all the complicated factors studied in his own School of Illusion. Allow me in response to list the factors studied in the School of Destruction. The means of delivering the spell matters most to the School of Destruction than any other school. Whenever the cast touch a range in the concertancy cycles or casting once to be triggered later, what force must be regained in the cast of spell of fire, lightning and frost? And what are the advantages and dangers of each? What are the responses from different targets from the assault of different spells of destruction? What are the possible defenses and how may they be associated? Assailed, whatever. What environmental factors must be taken into consideration? What are the advantages of a spell of delayed damage? Barrow suggests that the School of Destruction cannot be subtled, yet foreguns about all causes that fall under the mantle of the school, sometimes affecting generations after generations in subtle yet sublime ways. The School of Alternation is a distant and separate entity from the School of Destruction, and Barrow's argument that they should be merged into one is partially ludicrous. He insists again, a man who knows nothing about the School of Alteration and Destruction is the one insisting this, that the damage is part of the changing of reality dealt with by the spells of alternation. The implication is that levitation to the list of spells of alteration is a close cousin to the shockbolt, a spell of destruction. It would make as much sense to say that the School of Alternation, being all about actually of change, should absorb the School of Illusion. being all about appearances and change. It certainly isn't a coincidence that the Master of School of Illusion cast the attack on the School of Destruction. Illusion is, after all about masking the truth. In truth, that is actually true. That's why I love illusion. The deception, tinkering the minds of others, manipulating facts in order to achieve your goals. Illusion is simply magnificent. Okay, Lost Legends fell from glory. Right. Let's sleep. Yes, 15 hours, that's enough sleep, I guess. And this is where I'm gonna end the episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.